welcome to WeTel TV. My name's Amira Ramoon and I'm your host today. We have some guests today on a panel and we will be talking about Education 4.0. Welcome Mr. Vineet Rohini, welcome to WeTel TV.
Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. I would like to ask you a few questions today about Education 4.0. Could you please tell me how you think the industry 4.0 and the education industry is growing simultaneously?
Wow. So, now we've started categorizing education industry into numbers. And it's a pretty valid point. When you look at it, the previous education cycle, what we've been learning for the last 50 years, is because of the industrial revolution that came, before that. And the education system has been built to cater to jobs, cater to the requirements of the industrial revolution. Now with the digital revolution coming in, we're not sure what we are up for. So, with this World Economic Forum report in 2030, 50% of the jobs that are going to be there currently don't even exist today. So when you're talking about Education 4.0, how do you prepare students for jobs which are not even there currently?
Exactly.
So as an educationist, you have to think more forward thinking as to what you want the students to be. So the current generation literate is not going to be somebody who knows how to read and write. The next generation literate is going to be somebody who knows the art of self-learning, somebody who can learn, unlearn and relearn, because self-learning is going to be very important. So how do you make students prepare for something like this is what is more important, and that is where I think Education 4.0 is going to move towards, where they are more on the art of being prepared for whatever is going to be coming towards them.
I understand. Yes, of course, you've really thought about that very deeply for now and the future, which a lot of people are worried for the future.
Yes.
So having a good strategy and a plan is well needed, I believe, as well.
True.
Okay. Which challenges do you think the education system has today?
A lot of it. So a lot of it is perceived challenges like artificial intelligence. Everyone is kind of worried about they're going to take away jobs, how it's going to affect the education bit. And I look at it to say artificial intelligence is making education more democratic. It was earlier restricted to an elite few, where for those who could go to the Ivy League, universities or colleges in the world, and it's only restricted that the best quality education is reserved for an elite few. What technology has done these days is, you have YouTubes, you have Coursera, you have many such education platforms where the best quality education is available to anyone in the world. So it's challenging in one part, but it's more democratic in another part where it's more accessible to everyone. And I'd rather look at it in the other way around, and especially a country like UAE, where you have a ministry and a minister for artificial intelligence, that people should not be worried about it as to how it's going to affect you, because there is a government, there is a hierarchy which is forward thinking to be prepared for it, and that is why they are the first country to have something like this over here in UAE.
Thank you so much for your knowledge on Education 4.0. Thank you very much.
Pleasure being over here. Thank you.